Now it's clear, guys. Hello. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll open the application. How many of you have completed content projection? Only one among these many. Connect out. Internet really shows. వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుందంట. సెకండ్ వచ్చేసరికి ఇది రావట్లేదు. డైలీ 5-10 minutes వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది. Guys, now it's fine. Hello. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Right. So yesterday we have seen like how do we work with ng for ng switch also we have seen, and after that ng for also we have seen, and there I have explained you about how we can display with the help of only the UL and LI tags. Now what I want to do is I'm going to display that with the help of remaining tags as well. So let's have a div where I can give a column, and then I'm going to display something like this. Now what is the purpose of an ng for? Ng for is used for what purpose? It is a directive which is used to repeat the HTML element, and it is a repeater which will be working based on for off. Now how the for off will do? What a for off will do? For off is mainly used for what purpose? Which is used to get the elements. If it is for in, which is used to get what? Which is used to get what? Index value. So basically, as I told you, it is a repeater which will repeat the HTML. Now you see in this example, I created a simple variable and the name is going to be courses, and which is of type what? What array it is? It's a simple string array that I have created, and here you can see if I want to display that, simply I use what tag? UL tag, and then followed with LI tag is available. So you can run this application by clear the screen NGS, and the project name is going to be directives demo, and then click on OK. Then automatically it start execution. right? Now I'll open my live development server so that I'm able to see like all the data over here. Now it doesn't mean that like we should display only with the help of what? The list tag, but also you can display with a different. Suppose I wanted to get like, all these items in a drop down. How to create the drop down? Tell me how to create the drop down. I'll take a div and where I can give the class as going to be column that what I can say, and we will be using what? Select over here, and select will provide you different options to you, right? Yes or no? I am giving that option. Suppose if you wanted to get the first option from this particular one, there I can give what? Courses of 0 has to be given or not? Tell me. Courses of 0, courses of 1 has to be given, and courses of 2 has to be given. That means here in this scenario, which tag is iterated? Which tag is iterated? Tell me. Which tag is iterated, guys? Option tag is iterated. That means with which tag we are repeating, we just have to apply the ng for that tag only. That means I repeated an option tag so that I am giving ng for is equal to, and I can write something like let item of what is the name we are having, courses is available, so that I can give the courses over there, and then each and every time we will be getting one item so that I can give the item over there. Let me give the item over there and save it and then come back here. Now you can see, okay, we have an error. Line number 15, we have an error. Okay, not at line number 15. Here only we have that error. Let me close it. And now you can see, am I able to see that output here or not? Tell me. Yes or no, guys? Right? That means whatever the tag we repeated, whatever the tags we repeated on that particular tag, we will be applying the ng for. So you can, why you have taken the same example? Example is same, but people might get confused. The ng for should be used only for the list item. It doesn't matter that what tag you guys wants to iterate on the tag, you can apply it over there. And not even that, maybe I can take a different tag where I can give div column as going to be something like that. Now for every course, I wanted to generate a link. Okay, for every course that what I am creating, I just wanted to generate a link. How I can generate the links generally? Which tag we used? Anchor tag. So that what I can do, I am going to give an anchor tag href is equal to, I am not giving anything, just I can write something like this. That means if I wanted to generate this particular tag, what I can do? Same. You can give what? ng for is equal to let item of courses that we are having. Now you can see what happened. Okay, leave about it. I guess the closing, nothing apart from that. Now you can see I'm getting that item, and that item has to be given here. Now let's come back here. You see, do we have the list or not here? Yes or no? But we have the link, but it is basically a tag. Suppose let's say you don't want to give it something like that, then you can take a div, and for that particular div you can write. Now I am giving ng for is equal to whatever the code we are having, I am just giving it over there, and then I can write a simple anchor tag here, and inside that anchor tag, I'll be writing an item over there. I'll be writing an item over there. Let me give the item over here, and then href is equal to hash if I'll be giving. Now you see, it automatically generate the links for me. You can see the TypeScript, Vue.js, JavaScript, Angular, React, Azure. Clear na? So this is the way. That means you can go with like, any tag, that's your wish. Whatever the tag you people wants to use, you can use. and then you can generate. Suppose let's say I'm taking another div which contains the class as going to be div, and I wanted to create, let's say, a button group. Okay, button group vertical, and if we can go to there, I'm going to generate like the vertical buttons here. Somewhere we have found, right? So this is the vertical buttons that we are having, and here you see, whenever like if there is something, we can have like, let's say I'll copy it and then come back here and paste it over there. I am using like vertical button group, and how to create the button will be using the button tag, and at the same time I am just writing the classes as going to be, let's say I am using button and then btn and then btn hyphen information, that what I'll be giving, and total we will be having 3 buttons, so that I'll be giving 3 over there. That's it. So this is the first button, and after that the second button, and after that the third button, that what we wanted to have. See, if there is no ng for, then we have to create these many. Suppose if I use an ng for, do I need to recreate the button one more time? No need. Simply what I can do, I'll be using an ng for here. Let's say ng for is equal to let item of products, that what I can give. So that is how it is going to be. 1 second, please. Right. Okay. Let item of courses, that what I can give, and then it automatically get the courses, and then that item has to be displayed it over there. I'm just writing that item, save it, and then come back here. Now you can see we have the buttons. Okay, just I'm giving an info, or else btn hyphen primary. If I'm giving, now you can see the primary button. That means for every importance of the text, we have a different color. When I say about danger will be in the red color. And when I say about warning, it will be in the yellow. When I say success, it will be green color. When I say primary, it will be in the blue color. And all these are what we call it as a semantic, no, there is some name in Bootstrap. We have like, for this one, semantic is for HTML5. That means which will give you the importance of the code, or else importance of the UI. When I give primary, then it will be in the blue color. That is more important. When I say success, then it will be in the green color. Those are what, there is some name is there. I didn't remember exactly the name, but we have some name for that one. By using that, we are able to display the data. Now tell me, is there any limitation that we can apply ng for on a particular tag? Any limitation here? No, we can apply it for anywhere. That's up to you, right? Am I right? Tell me. Yes or no? Okay, very good. Now, suppose let's say I just wanted to display this particular div. Okay, only if the condition is true. That means let's say I'll be creating a simple variable here, public, okay, is a display, and I'm taking here it as going to be Boolean is equal to, when I say about true, okay, then I want to display. When I say about false, I don't want to display it to the user. That is my requirement. Then which directive will be used here? Which directive will be used here? ng. Guys, are you serious? Seriously don't know. See, what is my requirement? I want to display this particular div only based on the condition. If the condition is true, I want to display. If the condition is false, I don't want to display. That is my requirement. Then ng, very good. ng if has to be given. Suppose let's say I'm just writing ng if is equal to, I'm just getting this particular value and then giving it over there. Okay, when I give star ng if is equal to is display is the property. Now you can see what is that error we are having here. Just read that once. It's very important interview question. What is that error? Cannot have multiple template bindings on one element. Use only one attribute prefixed with star. Very important interview question over here. What is the question here is it possible to apply multiple directive for a HTML element? The answer is what? No. But you can do over here. That means on the top of it, if you want to give, you can. That means when I say ng if is equal to, if I'll be using is display, now you see right now I applied for that anchor tag. Now you can see, am I able to see that anchor tags here? Tell me, am I able to see it here? No. Suppose let's say I'll make it as going to be true if I'm using and save it and then come back here. I'm able to see it here or not? Right. But do remember very important point here is we cannot apply. Just a minute. I'll take a note. Today also will be discussed with ng for only. Okay, and because we have some properties also there, for that I'll explain about those properties. Okay, so I'll just take a note. I mean, this is also all about ng for today. I'll just give you the very important point here. That is, we cannot bind multiple directives for a single HTML element. If you can bind that for a single HTML element, then it will throw you what? An error. Understand? We cannot bind multiple directives for a single HTML element. Then how you can overcome? Create a new tag. We don't have any other option. You can create a new tag. On the tag, you can apply whatever you wanted to have. That is how it is going to be. It's very important interview question. Now, okay, fine, Shrikant, this is very simple one. Now I just wanted to make a complex example on ng for, because we don't know that, like always we will be getting an array data only. I told you, like, we are able to see the data in a different format, right? Yes or no? So for that reason, I'll take a complex example on ng for, and later I'll explain you how to work with the ng properties for properties. So let's create a new one. How to create the new one? I'll go to my component, right click, open with that integrated terminal, and in the integrated terminal, type cmd and clear the screen, and then ngg, C for the component, and the name of the product component is going to be product list is the component that what I'll be creating. And here --skip -test that what I can give. Product list is the one, and I'm having -skip and -list that what I can give. Let us close others. Right. I'll make that as my startup so that ng for demo, product, and the product list. Very good. Now you can see this is the HTML and this is the TS. First of all, what I can do, I'll copy this and then paste it over here in my index.html. This is the first step that what I just want to do. And in the second step, what I can do, I'll be taking this one and then I'll be giving app module and give it over there. This is the second step. So that the time when I'm giving these two, then automatically I'm able to see that output over here, right? Yes or no? Now you come to know like why I always go with taking like, that API help to prepare the dummy data. I'll prepare some dummy data here. So how I can prepare? Let's say public product. I'll be writing something like products is the name that what I'll be using. Okay. Or else in any name. Okay. Let's go with some menu. I'll be using some menu. And this menu will contain what? Two parameters here. The first one is going to be the category and which is of type string that what I can say. And the second one is the products that what I'll be giving. Category small I can take. Always it's a good practice to have the small case. And the products is going to be, I'm going to take here, this is going to be a string array that what I am having. And I'm going to have multiple items like this. Shrikant, what is that alternate for this one? Interfaces that you learned already, right? Contracts you created now. If you are preparing the dummy data, then the dummy data should be like that. But if you are working with the real world API, then we created our contract classes, right? Export interface, product list is an interface, our product info is an interface, and we have given ID name. Like that we prepared something, right? Same way you can. Otherwise, to prepare the dummy data, this is the one. Now it contains what? Category and product. Category is of what type? String type. Product is of what type? String array. Do we have one item or multiple items like this? Yes, tell me. Multiple item. That is the reason where I used here an array over there. When I say about an array, it is a collection of members. Now I'll start with my first item. First item is going to be, you see, I'll be giving category, and the category is going to be, let's say, electronics, that what I'll be giving. This is the first one. And the products is going to be, it's an array where I can give all the items over there. Let me give OnePlus, and after that iPhone, and after that maybe let's say Samsung, that what I can give, and at the same time Oppo. Okay, like that I'm having different product. This is the first object that I'm creating. Again, I'll be creating the second object. The second object category is going to be electricals. Okay, electricals, that what I can give. And here we will be following with the product, and the products are going to be, let's say, fridge. Okay, washing machine. And then smart TV. Like that, I'm just giving, like, 3 items or 4 items, that's up to you. I'm just writing in another one, that is going to be cooker or something, any item. And at the same time, I'll be adding another product over here. And then this is belongs to the category, that is shoes is the category that what I'm giving. Otherwise, let's say footwear is the category. Okay, footwear is the category. And we have the products are something like, and you see it is an array basically. It is an array, and which comes with the products something like woodland. Okay, Puma. Very good, Nike. We know that very well, right? Nike. After that, another one. Bata, Tata. Okay, right. I have like, something like this. Okay, and another one. That means some odd number, Lee Cooper. Okay, just I'm writing something like this. See, this is how like, my data is going to be. Okay, what we are having, we have a simple menu, and the menu is having what? What it contain? Category and the product, and the category is a string, and the product is an array. I'm displaying it over there. Like that, how many are available? How many are available here? 3 are available, right? 3 are available here. And then, okay. Now I have a requirement. The requirement is going to be, I want to display this particular one in a table. That's my requirement. I want to display this particular one in a table. So how I can do that one? How I can do that one? Let's take a div where it contains the class as container. I'll take a div where it contains the row, and then margin top 4 or 5 you can give, and we will be using the table tag, and then table hyphen let's say table and table class and table hyphen hover is the class, and after that table hyphen bordered is the class that what I can give. Okay, first what I can do is I'll be using a simple th. The first thing is going to be, sorry, I am taking what tr tag is required. In that, first will display the category name, and second will display the items that are available in a list. That is my requirement. Tell me where I supposed to apply the iteration now. For which tag? tr or td? Which tag I supposed to apply? tr or td? Tell me. T? Very good. Okay, I'll be going with the tr tag as you said. And here what I can do, I am using a star over here. Ng for is equal to, tell me how I can display that. How I can display that? Tell me. How I can display? Where the data is available. This is the menu. So that what I can do, let item of menu that what I am using. Now this item will contain one product details, right? Category and then following with the product. Now what I want to do, I am taking a TD over here, and inside the TD, first I am displaying item dot. Tell me what I am going to display. Item dot. What we are having here, category, so that I can give the category. When I give something like this, now you can see, you can just check that output. Am I able to see that or not? Electronics, electrical, and footwear that we are having. Now, what I want to do, I'll take another TD here, and this TD should display all that items that are available in this product. Then how I can iterate it? Because I can't, see there, first one, electronics, we have 4 items. Electricals, we have 5 items. Footwear, we may have 3 items. So that means based on that, the iteration is going to be happen, right? Yes or no? So then tell me like how I can do that. Switch. No switch here. How the iteration is going to be. That is the reason we go with nested if. Nested for. How I can do that one? Let me give one more. Ng for is equal to. I can write let, okay, let's say product of, from where it is going to be, it is available under the item dot. What is the name we are having here? Products is the name, so that I can give the product. That means here you see outer we have one loop, and then again we have inner another loop. Now here what I can do is I am going to get the product from here and then giving it over there. This is what we call it as a nested ng for. Now you can see that output how it is going to be. Now when I say about electronics, we have OnePlus, iPhone, Samsung, Oppo is available. When I say about the freezer, you can see we have like 4 items. When I say about the footwear, we have 3 or 4 items that what we are having. Now in place of TD, maybe I can give TH here. So that you see, I'm able to see that output something like this. And at the same time, suppose Srikanth, I don't want to generate this one like this. Suppose let's say inside this particular TD, I wanted to create a simple list and then I can display the data. That is also perfectly fine. I'll take a UL and inside that will be having that LI, and for that you can apply it over there, and then whatever the product we are getting, we will be giving that product to here and save it, and then come back here. You can see that output like this. Okay, electronics category we have this, and electricals category we have this, and footwear category we have like this. Is this clear or not, everyone? Right. Now the next requirement, here only the next requirement. What is the next requirement? Okay, let's do one thing. I'll cut this. I'll take a div where it comes with a column, maybe 5 or 6 I can give, and then paste it over there so that the look is fine. Okay, 5 columns, it is fine. And then I don't want to apply this table border. It seems it is outdated. Right, the look is fine. I have a requirement. The requirement is going to be, first we'll understand this, later I'll go with API. Don't worry. Who's this? Anand. I don't have more patience to create like, dummy data. I'm a lazy person, definitely. With respect to this, I'll work on smart way. Don't worry. We'll see APIs only. Just for today, we'll go with this one, dummy data. That means we always think about more possibilities. That is the requirement. Now, the first one is going to be, I have a requirement, maybe let's say, okay, I'll go to my TS and I'm going to add another one. Copy this and then let's add another one. Let's add another one. And here it is going to be, you may say something like courses. Okay, or else let's say tickets is the one. And here you have like, couple of things. First one is going to be flight. Second one, train. And third priority, bus. That's it. Okay, this is how like, my array is going to be. Now the requirement is, you people try now. The requirement is going to be, first get all the categories and keep it in a drop down. When users select a particular category, then you have to display that products. Did you understand the requirement? Okay. Did you understand the requirement? I guess somebody is discussed about it. Drop down. Okay, I heard that. That is where. Okay. Let's see. I'll be taking a div and where I'm going to have the column as going to be 6. Okay. And the next one is going to be, what is our requirement? We wanted to use it for a simple drop down. Okay, simple drop down is required. So that let's have a div, and or else let's say I'm going to use a select, and this select, this select, I am giving a class equal to form input select. Couple of classes I missed in Bootstrap. Form input select is there. I'll copy that. First name, last name, choose course. Form input select. Let's have the Bootstrap. Right, form select, not input select. It's a form select I'll be giving. Perfect. Now you see, this is how it is. I have a select tag. what this select tag will do? It will get the categories from that array, right? And then bind it in the options. Yes or no? Yes. A bit louder, man. Yes or no? Okay, very good. So that I'll be using what? An option here. I don't want to give any value. Maybe if you guys wants to give, you can give, because I'm getting the value directly from an array so that I can directly use it. So how I can get the category? Ng for is equal to, tell me how I can get. Let category of where it is available. It is available under the menu that what I am having. Am I right? Yes or no? Right. I'm having the menu, and each and every time I'm going to get the category, so that first I'll be using an item only for our understanding purpose. Now you can see item dot category. If I'm using, save it and then come back here. Am I able to see all the categories here or not? Now the requirement is, when user select it, then I want to display this data. Okay, how I can do that one? How I can do that? Think the possibilities. Always be a problem solving man. Just to think the possibilities. Whatever right or wrong, first speak out. What is the possibility? Yes. Again, we use what? Drop down. No. Next. NG. Very good. So the first requirement is, first whatever the value user has selected here, we need to take the value, right? Yes or no? So for that reason, what I can do, I am going to use it here, a simple variable, and the variable name is going to be, let's have public category, which is of type of string. I'm going to give some initial value that is empty, and then what I can do, I'm going to get the value from here. So how I can get the value? Ng modal is equal to, I can give the category. So that we will be getting the value or not? Tell me. Yes or no? Very good. Now we have the category value, which is going to be taken here. Now this time you see, I am not having any data here. Why we are not having any data means, I initialized with an empty value over there, right? So that is the reason it is always, the first load, it is always showing me empty. If you don't want to get like that, then what you can do, initialize with some default value, and then you can see, am I able to get that electronics as a startup, right? Now, when user changes here, it automatically goes to where? Component and stores in the component. That is what all about the two-way data binding. Now the value is available where? Value is available in the variable. Now based on that value, I am going to render the UI. That is my requirement. So how I can do that one? How I can do that one? Tell me. NG? Okay. NG switch. Now tell me how I can do that. Okay. How I can do that with the help of NG switch? How I can do that with the help of NG switch? Tell me. Okay. As you said, NG switch, so that I can take a div. Okay. I'm going to apply what? NG switch I can give. And based on what value? Based on what value? Category value, I'm going to display. Okay. And then okay, I'll take a div over here, right? As you said, I'll take a div over here, and then what I can do, I'm using ng switch case I can give. And if the category name is going to be what? The first category name is going to be, I expected this answer from you. Okay, electronics. Then what I can do? What I can do? I'll be getting that electronics data only, right? Then how I can do that? I'll be getting only that data. Then come again. Again NG for, okay. NG template is obviously good choice. Another way. Template is always good choice. Another way. Okay, you said like use that NG for, okay, maybe I can take a UL and I'll take an LI. Tell me what I need to write. When I use an NG for is equal to, okay, NG for is equal to, how I can give it over there? How we can give? Let, okay, products of menu only, right? We don't have any option in that. Tell me, let product of category. Again one more. Again one more, tell me. Okay, take this as an assignment, a very simple one only. You can like, apply different possibilities, then you can get that answer. Simple one only. Even with this also we can do that. Even in this case also we can do that. There is a possibility. You can take this as an assignment otherwise. Okay. Are you going to complete it? Yes. Slowly, why? Yes. Very good. Very simple, guys. As someone suggested NG template, you can go with that approach. Create like multiple templates and then you can render it. That is one option that what we are having. The second way is going to be, here we have that items, right? Whenever user changes it, then what you can do is write a simple, like, an event, and that event is going to be changes that event is available. By default, we have the change event is available. Then what you can do is you can handle that from here. That means I'm telling you the possibility. I'm not showing you that output. I'm telling you the possibility here. What you can do is here you supposed to write change event is available, and maybe on category change is available. Okay, on category change is available, and then here we have the category value, so that item dot we have what? Category is the one that we are having. Okay, item dot category. Now each and every time we are calling this one, right? Now you can see I'm going to call this, and here we will be having the category name or not, which is of type string, and I'm writing something like this. Now you can see when I use the console.log here and I'm using category name, and now you can see, or else let's say in place of console.log, I am writing an alert over there, and you can see, okay, what happened when I use the select item is available above, item does not exist on the type, then it's okay. Let me on change, whenever like user change the value, then I can get the value from the category also. Item dot category, whenever user change, on change is the value. Okay, on change also you can give, because anyhow we get the data into this variable, that is the category variable. Now you can see I have the category variable and save it, and nothing is there. This dot category you can give. Now you can see when user select the electronics, now I am getting the value or not? Yes or no? When user select footwear, am I able to see the footwear here or not? When user select tickets, am I able to see the tickets or not? That means from the front end, we don't have a possibility. From the front end, we don't have any kind of possibility. So that is where what I can do, I can handle it from the back end. Why should I handle it from the front end? I can go with the back end. Now, how I can do that in the back end? In the back end, whatever the category user has selected, I'm getting that over here. And when this is going to be whenever user change the value, then automatically this function will be called and this function will get the value. Okay. Now we have the value here and then you know how to write a logic over there. First, what I can do, I am creating another variable over there and the another variable is going to be public. Let's have the products that what I'll give another assignment the same way. Wait, I'll explain you this. I'll give you another. Now you can see this is how it is because almost 80% it was explained. Now you can see I created the products here. Now what I can do, I'll be writing here like the simple for loop you can go with. Now how I can write a for loop? For let item of where it is available. It is available on the menu. And here I'll be writing a simple if condition if item dot category is equal to whatever the category we are having, we can get that. Okay, if both are going to be fine, then get that related values, right? Now what I can do, this dot products is equal to what I can do, item dot products that what I can give. That's it. Did you understand what I am doing? If the category whatever we are having and the category whatever we are sending, if both are same, I'm going to get that items to this particular product. Now what I can do, I'll be taking another div here. Let's have a unordered list. Okay, unstyled class is going to be list hyphen unstyled that what I can give. And I'll be having an li and I'm having all the products over here so that I can give an ng for let product of what the products we are having here. Here we have all the product so that I can give the products over there and then I'm just writing the product over here. Product that what I can give. Alright. Product that what I can give. Save it and then come back here. When user select electricals, when user select footwear, when user select ticket, when user select electronics. Right? Just to take a div and then give the margin top as the class. Margin top 5 you can give so that it comes. But initially, do we have any data here? Do we have any data? No. Why we are not getting any guess? Right. That means we have written a logic that only we're supposed to execute this function. But suppose let's say I wanted to get like very initially the electronics detail. Then how I can get? Did you remember ng on init? Yes or no? That you can use. Same logic you can use it in the ng on init. If you can go, then automatically it will work. Okay. For that reason only, always learn the recursive functions. That means a function which can be called inside another function. That is important. A recursive function if you can call, then it will be easy for you also. If you can write something like this, now I'll cut it and then public load products that what I can give. And here if I'll be having this one and I'm going to call what? Load products here. And after that, I am using ng on in it if I'm using, and then you can see, sorry, instead of writing one more time, I'll call the load product. Now this time you see, when I'm executing, am I able to see that output or not? First time only, second time, third and fourth time. Whenever you refresh, it will assign the electronics. So this is how it is going to. So like this, we will be using what? Ng for. Do you have any questions here to ask? Anyone? Anyone have any questions here? Tell me guys, any questions over here? No question, right? The next one, keep the heading ng for properties. Now the next one here is ng for properties. ng for properties. Shrikant, what is the purpose of it? So generally, I hope you people have already learned about grid architecture, how to get the data into the grid view and how to display the data. Like that we will be having it, right? And also, if you can see here, bind ng, what? Bin ng for. Prashant, please ask me one more time. Prashant. Okay. అది నెట్ మిడిల్ లో డిస్కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది బాగా. ఏదో కనెక్ట్ చేస్తాను. 5G అవన్నీ నాకు తెలియదు. నరేష్ టెక్నాలజీస్. Okay. Maybe provide a new router for us. We're expecting from tomorrow, like we are not getting any issues, but I'm not sure on that. Let's see what will happen. It's all assurance, not guarantee. Okay. So the next one is NG for property, and what is the need of NG for properties over here? Grid over here, you will be having a simple table that we will having the operation something like you see here, generally like the grid is something like this, guys. The grid is going to be like this. Like we will be having a table like this, and in the table at the end we are having edit, delete, update buttons that definitely will be having. Now, when it comes to like, in this particular row, every row is having the same button, right? Every row you can observe that we will be having the same button that is going to be available. Now, when user click on this, then we have to update only this record. When user click on here, we have to delete that particular record. Like that, we just have to write the functionality. Tell me what is the possibility of like, identifying that record and then deleting. How you can do that one? Just you can observe, I mean, you can assume that I will show you a simple paint architecture. I have a grid, or else I have a, okay, grid is like, voice is not clear and 25%. Students, okay, okay. Then I can't do anything. I never told you, right? Please leave for the day. That's not my problem. Let's say this is how it is going to be. It's ఏం పెడుతున్నారు ఎన్నో ఒకటే ఇదే కదా ఉంటుందా ఇది దీనికి ల్యాన్ లేదు అదే ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నారు That is good. Okay. Now we got some good network. Let's see how it works. But that is where if there is a possibility, please straight away come here and join for the session. That's always good choice. While we have grid in Bootstrap, why we will use jQuery grid? I'm not explaining you anything about Bootstrap and jQuery. Ask me Angular question. These two are like unnecessary to me. Okay. Now you see there is one thing here. I have like, a delete button. And at the same time, here also, I'm going to have the delete button. I'm going to have the delete button here. And I just wanted to have the delete here. And I'm having the delete. Now here, I'm giving 1, 2, and 3. And we have 4. And we have 5. So the requirement is going to be when user click on, let's say, this button, I'm going to delete only that particular record. When user click on this particular delete, I'm going to delete this particular record. How I can do that one? How I can do that one? In general, you can think. In general, how you can do that one, man? Right, very good, Anil. That means we'll be doing based on some ID where it comes with some unique value, right? Suppose let's say I don't have a column with the name ID and I'm not maintaining any kind of, let's say, the unique identification for the data that what I'm having. Then how you can do that one? How you can identify that user has clicked on only for this particular delete button? That is my question. How you will identify it? That is challenging task, right? But generally you see the details that what we are having, I'll show you with some dummy data. And here, suppose let's say I'm going to have a product details over here. Just I'm writing some product details here. You see public, I'll be writing something like, or else let's say courses that what I, or else let's say employee that what I am using. And this employee will be having an employee ID and which is of type number and then employee name which is of type string, and after that employee salary which is of type number that what I can give, and it consists of an array of information so that we will be providing multiple values here, right? So that I can say employee ID 101 and employee name is going to be, you may give some name over there, Shrikant, and employee salary is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like, one that what I'm having. Like that, what I can do, this is the one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. That means I have 5 items over there here. I want to display like all these items in a table. Generally, like how I can do that one? It's a quite simple task for you, right? Yes or no? Now you're pros in like what? ngFor. Tell me how to display that in a table quickly. I'll take a div and where I'm going to have a new row so that I can take a div row, and you can give another class that is a margin top. Some margin you can give to come down. After that, I'll take a div where it comes with the class that is going to be the column, and you can have, let's say, 12 columns. You may occupy it over there. Let's say I am just giving 12 columns here, and then I'll create a table, and then table is the class I am using. Now I want to display the data so that TR, always, it's not your job to display that in a semantic way. you will be getting these markups from the UI people. But if you have a chance, always go with what? A proper semantic tags. These are all semantic tags. T head, T body, T foot, okay, section, article. All these are the semantic tags. You say you supposed to go with that. I'll be using TH, employee ID, and then EMP, name I can say, and then third one is going to be the salary, that what I can give. Now how I can display the data? For that I am using T body, where I can have the TR, and then we have the TD. Now tell me guys, how I can display this data like a table? How I can display this? Total how many records are available? How many records are available? 5 records are available. Then how many rows has to be created here? 5 rows has to be created. So that what I can do? Do I need to iterate TR or TD? TD. Okay, very good. I am using NG for is equal to, after that, tell me, I am using, tell me, let item of, what is the name we are having? Employee is the name, so that I can give the employee here. And then how I can display the data? Can I display like this? Item dot, first one is what? Employee ID. Now you can see item dot EMP ID. The same name has to be given here. And then after that, I am giving item dot, whatever the name we are having, employee name. You can see here that employee name, and then item dot employee salary, so that I'll be giving item dot employee salary. Now here I'll apply some border for this one. Let's say the border is going to be one I'll be giving, and see the blast. See how it will be. This is in a proper way? Now you can see 101, 1025, 103, like that it is. Now if you are not having the bootstrap, then you know it will be something odd. That is where I told you, NG for if you are applying with any different tag rather than the expected one, then it will give you like, odd results, completely the worst UI. So how to overcome this? For that reason, we should apply this NG for what? Where you can apply it over there, I can apply for TR tag, and then in this particular TD, create 3 TD tags over here, and which will be used to display the data. So that I'll be writing like this. I'm writing like this. This is the first one, and the second one, and the third one, where I can give, what is the second one we are having? Employee name. I'll be giving that employee name here, and you can go with salary. I am giving the salary here. Okay, perfectly fine. Now it is showing you like, beautiful. Now you see we have the data in a proper way. That's good thing only. I am just removing the border over here. Let's give the classes table, and then table hyphen over that what I can give. And then let's come back here. This is how the table is going to be. Okay, a bootstrap table that it gets created. Now I have a requirement. The requirement is going to be, I'm going to perform some CRUD operations over here. Let's say operations that what I am using. Now here I'll be using another TD. I wanted to create the buttons here. The first button is going to be, let's say, edit, and the second button is going to, or else like one button only. I don't want to have like multiple. Let's have the delete button, guys. Now tell me, when user click on this delete, I want to delete the first one only. I don't want to delete this one, because here we don't have the uniqueness, right? ID is same. In all the cases, ID is same, name is same, or salary is same, whatever. Suppose let's say you don't have a choice of maintaining the unique data, then when user click on it here, I wanted to delete something, then how you can do that? Think the possibilities. Tell me what is the possibility? If the ID is that, then okay, this dot employee ID is same, right? Employee ID is same. Very good. Whose name based on the row index? Kamal Hassan. Okay, based on the row index. That means we need to get the row. Then who will give the row index? Who will give the row index then? Very good. For that reason, what we are doing, the NG for that what we are using here, it comes with some predefined properties. It comes with what? Some predefined property. Those properties are nothing but the first property is going to be index. Second property is going to be even. Okay. Even is the second property. I'll write something like this. Property name, and then the type I'll be giving, and then the next one is going to be some description. That means NG for which comes with some property. First property is the index, which is of type number. What it will do? It gives the index value of the current row. It gives the index value of the current row. Same way, we have even, we have odd is available, and then first is available, and then last is available. So first is going to be, you see here, we have the first is available. What first will do is, it is of type Boolean. That means this is a Boolean, and odd is also going to be Boolean only, and first is also going to be Boolean, and the last is also going to be Boolean. That what I can say. Now what it will do, it is used, or else let's say I'm writing Boolean. So what it will do, it will be true it will be true when, okay, when, let's say, record. What record it is going to be? If it is a even number of record, then even property will return true. If it is going to be odd number of record, then it will return true. If it is going to be the first record, it will true. If it is going to be the last, then it will return the true. That means we have total index is one property which will get that index value, and at the same time we have even, odd, first, last is available. Mainly the purpose of these four is used to return the value. That is where, if you can see, generally whatever the data we are getting it from the table, and the first row will have some different color, right? And odd and even rows we will be getting some zebra lines or not. Like that will have like odd and even. Last, if you want to give something else, then at that time you can follow this property. And how do we work with this property? I'll explain you tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll upload you the notes completely. But for today, what I want to do is, I'm going to upload only this one. Whatever the complex example we have seen, I'll just explain, I'll just upload only that one. But tomorrow we will see how to work with this property, and if time permits, we will start with behavioral properties also. That is where NG style and NG class is available. Both the things that I'll explain you in tomorrow's session. Clear na? Clear everyone? Okay, I'll upload this example only. I forgot to give you an assignment, but don't worry. Tomorrow I'll give you by adding this one also, today's one. Okay, I'll give you a good example. Oh shit. Examples on NG for only HTML. Still I saw like few people, they are asking like, about how to run the component. I saw your messages, but I'm not giving the reply means you're not here like whatever I told you in the sessions. Then why should I take the responsibility again? Right? That is the reason I don't want to explain you how do we create a component, how to install the TypeScript and all. Don't ask me those questions again. It's already done and dusted. Okay. That's it for the day. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day.